It's time for your daily crypto update with Framework Fortune Crypto. I'm your host, Ben. Now let's dive in. Bitcoin pushing back up, holding up that 47,000 area as support. Very nice to see that. That's what we were looking for. You look close there, you can see the 10-day exponential moving average crossing back over the 50. So that's a bullish indicator here on the 4-hour chart. We have some nice bullish momentum that needs to continue. We're breaking over 49,000 right now. Tonight we should test 50,000. It is very possible that we break 50,000 tonight. We may see Bitcoin up to 51, 52,000. Will we continue to rip from there? I don't know. We got to see it hold above 50,000 and hold that area as support instead of resistance. So until that happens, we still could just be testing the 50,000 area. But we definitely want to see it test within the next 12 hours, or it could come back down. We definitely don't want it to get held up right across here, but this is a nice U shape. As long as it breaks up to 50, should be good to go. Ethereum almost back to the top of the channel at 3,300, looking very bullish. Had a nice push up off of that support area, so we built higher lows there on Ethereum. So I expect a higher high. I think we'll see us over 3,300 and see it probably up to 3,500 on this push, because we had a nice 3-bar movement right there, and then a little indecision followed by a bullish engulfing candle. So this bullish candle, that's a very bullish indicator that we're going to continue to climb, and it's not that far from that resistance. If not, it could come back down, and that is a possibility tonight where we see Bitcoin hit 50,000, Ethereum hit 3,300, and they don't break, and they have another little steep pullback again. But as long as they don't pull back lower than these recent lows here, these recent higher lows, then everything will still be fine. But if for some reason we see a sharp decline tonight with a rejection off of these areas, we at least want to see these new support areas still hold up. Top gainer on the day right now is Luna, up 20% back into this 32 area. This is a sketchy pattern at the moment. We have a head and shoulders forming. This is a shoulder, this is a head, and if this does not break up over 33 tonight, let's say actually, if it doesn't break over 33.75 tonight, this will be a head and shoulders pattern, and we'll see Luna fall back down probably to 25. This is going to be an important test of this resistance for Luna. Now we also got Tezos running back up. Tezos I haven't really covered much, but this one's been a slow climber until here recently, starting to get some big buying volume back in it and pushing up to 550. Having a lot of problems at 550, but did make a higher high above this previous high and then made higher lows. So it does look like Tezos may try to break over 550 tonight and move up to that 6 area. So that's one to keep on watch. Or if you're already in it, you know, this is not a bad play. There's a lot of staking options and interest options for it. Solana breaking out of that triangle. Very beautiful move. That's what we were looking for out of it. Unfortunately, I did not get any, but if you did, good job. We've been watching it consolidate and then having a nice move up to 88. At this point, it might as well run to 100. It'll probably run into some resistance at 90, but I'd say we'll see it hit 100 before it slows down. Very bullish right now. You can see the last couple of days, nothing but strong buy-in coming in here. So we can remove this triangle. And we do have some strong support, 10 days at 80 now. 80 was the previous resistance. That held up as support, confirmed that. So looking very good on Solana. Cardano looking very good for another test of 3. Having a breakup out of this triangle, very bullish move, bouncing off that 250, confirming that 250 as support. So my suspicions that this is the new floor, getting a little confirmation there, a little validity. Now we're going to need some more time to see, but that is a very strong sign. We do want to see Cardano break over 3 tonight or tomorrow, though. We do not want to see it get hung up at this $3 area again, because then that would be a double top and we could see Cardano sell back off that 250 again. I think it's probably going to break. I think we're finally going to see a break of $3 on Cardano and probably a pretty nice move out of it. maybe up to like 350 or something, especially if Bitcoin or Ethereum breaks out tonight. So Atom, same thing, breaking that little triangle there, popping up to $20 again. It's actually broke over $20, so nice strong move there. Does have some resistance at this 2050 it's battling with. You can draw that resistance line right across there, and then we'll just go ahead and delete this downtrend because that is gone now. So you can see where we're getting hit there. So Cosmos needs to break over that 2050 tonight and start holding that as support. If not, then it's going to pull right back down again to this 1850. It may stay in this channel, but it is looking pretty bullish at the moment. That 10-day just about crossed the 50. Bond is one of my swings currently. I just got in it right around the dip here. So I got in Bond at 31.11. 12 coins there. So it's testing right now. It needs to break over 33. But it's making this nice build up, which is why I got in here. I'm looking for it to have a pretty big breakout because it has been building up. And it's pushed a lot of wicks up there. A lot of buying pressure because this coin is so low in supply. Where it's had some pretty volatile candles shooting up, ripping dollars. So the final breakout of this could be pretty massive. We could see it try to push all the way up to these highs of 45. And CGLD, man, if I just would have stayed patient, but you know, woulda, coulda, shoulda. This one, beautiful breakout of this triangle. Took it a little while. Very long consolidation, kind of similar to what I was just talking about on Bond, but CGLD breaking up to that 440 area and holding right now above $4. So if it continues to hold, we can see it push back up and maybe test 450. But very nice breakout there. So if you did catch this, nice job. So CTSI, like I was saying yesterday, was a little rough. Got knocked down there pretty hard, but it's rebounded back to 77, almost 78, right around my entry. Same thing as Bond and CGLD, looking for this long consolidation triangle here to break out and see CTSI pop up to $1 and maybe even break $1. Got to break over 80 cents this weekend. Maybe not tonight, but Saturday or Sunday. Polkadot bouncing off support. Very nice, strong project, but this is also a possible head and shoulders like on Luna, where you have the shoulder here, head here, and then another shoulder, which would lead to a red arm down, bringing Polkadot back to probably 2350, maybe even the 200. So it needs to break over this previous high of this shoulder here, which is about 2750, and we need to see it up testing this 28 area. If it doesn't break over that, then expect that sell-off. Farm slowing down its selling, getting some pops up, had a couple of candles there with some nice moves. This was a pop from 214 up to 242, about a $30 little move in 4 hours. It's getting squeezed right now on the chart between the 10-day and the 50. And you see these candles are just getting smushed. If this squeezes and pops above this 250 area again, then we could see Farm come back alive and go pretty crazy. So I'm keeping a very close eye on it as a possible position again. So Mana's been having a nice little build up, and this is the Decentraland token. I am in one of the Decentraland discords, and I saw a news tweet or something from some of the people in the project that they are starting some new parts of the game. And I figured normally when a game comes out with something new, there's a lot of excitement and hype behind it. So I'm expecting that same thing to happen, and a lot of people getting active and playing in Decentraland, which means they will be spending mana and buying new NFTs or whatever is coming along with this new upgrade of Decentraland. I'm looking for it to break over $1 soon and push back up to some of these previous highs. I think there'll be enough excitement in this new update. So $1 is going to be very tough, but if mana can break $1 with this catalyst, I think we'll see a pretty nice move out of it. So MATIC got hit pretty hard, dropped all the way down to the 200 just about at 135, but has rebounded back to 150. 150 is still acting as resistance. It needs to break over that again, and we need to see 150 hold as support on MATIC. If it starts holding as support instead of resistance, then we could see MATIC continue to rip. So that's all the coins I'm going to cover for today. We got some heat back in the market, looking very nice for this weekend if that can continue on. The U.S. infrastructure bill that has the crypto legislation in it for taxes did not get fixed. It is still in the bill, but they don't vote on it until September 2nd or something like that, which is, creeping up on us. There's a lot of fear around that legislation in the U.S. against cryptos, and it is against cryptos. Whatever the narrative is that they're saying they're putting them in there for is all BS. The government fears cryptos. The government is not wanting to just let cryptos run rampant, because the more people that adopt cryptos, the less people that are using the U.S. dollars, which is how they manipulate the currency and do a lot of shenanigans that they get away with. So to take the power back, gotta go decentralized. So this is a fight right now. There is some crypto groups out there who are working to fight the legislation, make changes, try to get it better to where it's not going to destroy some brokers and validators and stuff like that. Now, we don't know exactly for sure if all this stuff would happen from this legislation, but I'm not one who is willing to risk the government pipeline of sewage to see whether or not that it's going to affect them negatively or not. So that is a concern growing in my mind for the short term. Long term, eventually they're going to lose this battle as the cycle of centralization and decentralization coming back round to decentralization. One option that could possibly happen is we see a nice run up in cryptos this weekend before the bill is passed, and then we see a big dump. If we get the break of 50,000 and we start hitting new highs on a lot of cryptos, I'm going to start locking out some profits myself, just in case something goes wrong, because if everything dumps, you can always buy back in, and there's plenty of cryptos that I will take at cheap prices. So if you want to do your part in trying to push for decentralized adoption of cryptocurrencies, share this video and other videos from the Framework Fortune Crypto channel and from Liam at Confident in Crypto. Get the word out there. We got to get as many people as we can to start adopting and using cryptocurrencies so we can actually make some real change in this world. Appreciate everybody joining me as always. Stay safe out there. Until next time.